And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Factorio in our tutorial series. Alright, so one of the things I want to get up and running, and we don't have nearly the production to keep the system up and running, but I would like to start trickling in some modules. I was looking ahead at some research and things like the Spidertron. I would really want to get that. This is like a new thing. This actually takes efficiency module 3s to craft. So I researched all the efficiency module things. I need to research rocket control units, which takes speed modules. Glorious. Get that researched. Granted, the Spidertron, that's a lot of research. The rocket silo, not as much, but still a lot. But yeah, the rocket parts are going to take the rocket control units, low density structures, and rocket fuel. Now, rocket fuel is something that we haven't really made any of, but it's made from the solid fuel here. Where is said rocket fuel? Down here it is. So 10 solid fuel plus 10 light oil equals some rocket fuel. And you need a lot of it. You need like 1,000 of these to make up one rocket. So 10, 10, and 10. Well, this cycle has to build and build and build. And yeah, it's a lot of resources. So I have squared off. I have expanded the bus. We've gone out now a couple lengths. We are kind of at the very tippy top of the logistics coverage up there. And once you have bots and some good tileable systems, you can really make a big dent in the land, especially after you've cleared it with your artilleries. So like this artilleries over here, they're idle. There's nothing to shoot at them. But we still have some shells in there. So remember, the manual range is like twice as far as the automatic range. So we can go out here, and the little number, you can see the little 4 on there. That's telling me there are 4 artilleries with ammo in range of that shot. And if we drop this down, artilleries are made with radar, and so they actually uncover the land on the way to the target, which is kind of glorious. And there goes that base. So you go out far enough, way out, as you can see, 0, and then 4. And then there's 1 in here, 3, 2, 1, and gone. So that's the 4 that we have right here. But we could make a serious dent in some of these bases. And last. Excellent. So it's a way to clear out biters. And you can see the 0 now. Now there's no ammo left in that system. I have to move on. I don't know what it was there, but it's gone now. It's kind of a waste of ammo. So you could dismantle this and build it up to the new corner and have a whole bunch more stuff to attack. I'm going to hold off on that for now. I've got the space that I need. So what this is going to do is absolutely obliterate our circuits. This is going to be the death of circuits here. And the ratios they're tough. Okay, they're really tough because each level of module requires multiple of the previous kind. So level 2s require 4 level 4 or level 1s. They require 4 level 1s. This is a 30-second craft. Level 1s are a 15, so it's exactly half, but they only make one at a time. So you need to make the 4 here, you need 2 speed module 1s to keep up with the speed module 2. Likewise, the 3 uses 5 of those 2s, of which you can see the craft is twice as much, and so the ratio is thrown right out the window, and it's not exactly 2 to 1 anymore. It's a brutal like 1. It's like a 2.5 to 1. It's a shameful system. It is. But you can see the top tier circuit, top tier module, requires 30 blue circuits. And by the use of plastic, I can tell you it uses 130 of the red circuits, and 360 iron means that it uses 360 green circuits for one module. 360 green, 130 red, and 30 blue. And there's 3 different kinds of modules. So this is where, if you thought you had your base in a great spot, you thought all of your production was good, everything was flowing nicely, this destroys your circuits completely. Like, it just obliterates them. If you try to keep the production up, if you try to do that. Now, am I going to try to do that? Well, initially, what I want to do is, at first here, we are going to attempt just to get a little bit in production. Oh, we have a... You see that? They tried to start a new base down here, and this thing immediately said, nope. That was awesome. That's what I like. It cleans up the land, and it keeps the biters at bay. It keeps them out of pollution range. If anything, I'm gonna need to come down with this, and this base right here has got to go. And I don't have any. Yeah, see, I don't have anything in range here. This guy needs some ammo. Big time. Okay, I get sidetracked. I want to stay on task. So if I were to build 4 of these, okay, that's 20 circuits every 15 seconds. That's over a circuit a second. We have nowhere near that amount of crafting. So this initial setup, I want to get up and running so we at least have some circuits being produced. Namely, I want to be able to shove circuits into all of this stuff. And so what we're going to do is we're going to just set up a very simple beginner system. We're going to do, let's see, 1 to 2 to 3. So this is going to be, we're going to do productivity first. 1 to 2 to 3. Productivity first. And then you are going to be green and red. You are going to be red and blue. And you're going to be red and blue. So I think it'd be wise to have green here. And then red and blue here. So then we can do speed modules. 1, 2, 3. Because this is the only stage that needs green. Everything else needs red and blue. So we can do red and blue here. And then 1, 2, 3. The last in the line is going to be the efficiency module. And these are going to be needed for some crafts. I'm sure that there are going to be some recipes that are going to use some of these, especially like Power Armor 2, I think uses, yeah, Speed Module 2s. So rather than have a inserter go from one to the next, I want a little bit of a buffer in here for use in recipes. So what I'm going to do is you're going to go there and you're going to go there. You're going to pull from that side and you are going to pull from that side. Okay. This I want to connect and say if this is productivity module is less than, let's say, 20. Go ahead and put them in there. All right. And what we can do is we can copy that and paste it and paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it, paste it. Okay. So this obviously has to get changed to productivity module 2s, and this is going to be productivity module 3s, and we're going to keep the limit of 20 for now. There will come a time where we're going to need thousands of these. That time is not now. So speed module 1, speed module 2, speed module 3. Effective, efficiency. They used to be called effectivity modules, and I don't even know if that was a word, but there you have it. Okay, so this is also going to be a green up there. Okay, let's look at our bus, and maybe upgrade. I set this up last episode. Let's upgrade some of this stuff. There we go. Get some of that upgraded. Get the reds upgraded. The greens are definitely going to be upgraded. Like, definitely. Again, you could just, like, completely upgrade your whole system all at once. But I don't have nearly the amount of belt that I'm going to need for that. Not even close. So at the very least, get all of this stuff upgraded. And that way, once it's up and running, you'll be able to see just the craziness. That little spillage of circuits, the mini loaders, when they upgrade mini loaders, that's when you get a little spillage. But it's automatically marked for cleanup, so I don't worry about it. I don't know if it's a problem with the mod or what, but yeah. Okay, so I think at the very least that's all upgraded. That's all upgraded. Now we want, oh, my hand twitched. Okay, there's blue. So we're gonna bring blue, red, and green up here. So first things first, we're gonna have blue here. I'm thinking maybe red first. Like red here, blue here. when they're really packed tight like this, it's hard. Like so. And then we're going to need an underground. No, that's not going to work. I can already see that's not going to work. So, red. Can we... I don't think we can get that closer, because then this thing won't work. And then we're going to need green up here. That's a straightforward shot all the way through. Okay, so this needs to grab red, red and blue, and green, and green, and red, red and blue, red and blue. I don't know which one's going to be red over there. I might as well leave those be. Okay. Now, I mean, I'm assuming we're going to need a similar system over here. So, with that in mind, probably there. Red. And then blue there. So this instead is that. These other ones are fine. And then the green. There. Lord. Really? So I don't like making belts always go to the very end because it leaves very little wiggle room for alternate routes. Okay, let's get you in there. You have to go under, you have to go under. Okay. Something like that. So there's red and blue. So this has got to be the faraway one. Whereas this, I mean, we can do the same. We do the same thing there. Connect those up. There. Now for power, this middle area is ideal for power. So once this starts to produce the top tier ones, you're going to start getting red and blue consumption, which is going to use green circuits even more, which is where most of your green circuits are going to disappear. You can already see copper is like dying. Where is my copper going? And why is my copper hurting so bad? Oh, wow. Look at this. Where is all my copper? Okay, turn off pollution. Wow. Oh, we have finally hit a spot where, yeah, that's a problem. That is a big problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my best to really push the system and see if I can't make a few circuits on my own here. We gotta get up. We gotta get up far enough. There we go. Can I make speed modules? I can make 16 twos. That's a speed of 30%. That's pretty good. Let's do some speed modules. And what am I missing for more? I am missing red circuits. Obviously, red circuits are a huge... There's some more speed module 2s. And now I'm out of greens, which I'm fine with. It looks like we finally hit a spot. I did upgrade copper belt, but even before we kick-started the system, green circuits just destroyed copper. We probably had a few more miners that there's a miner there that dropped off. There's one there. There's one there. But you know, these can hold 3. Do we even have any circuits done yet? Any modules done yet? Well, I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't. It's gonna be at least 15, 150. It's gonna be like 10 minutes before I even get there. But this is the main reason why we need to start expanding. I mean, there's plenty. There's 41 million, 37 million, 60. There's plenty of resources around. It's just going to be a nightmare to actually get to it. Do you have any more? You have 1 shell left. How about you? Do you have any shells? Oh, you've got some shells. Oh yeah, let's get out here. Oh, that didn't take anything out. You need to go there. Couple left. I think those are all worms, which don't spawn anything, so fine with that. And there's finally this setup there that needs to go. The last remaining bit. Wow, those came from all the way up here. That is how far they can shoot. The shells down here came from way up here. I thought they were going to come from over here, but lo and behold, they didn't. And I probably have a little bit more that I can pop here. Is that that's a worm, okay. Yeah, that's all the... Yeah, just trying to get them out of all the things that are in range of pollution. Just trying to push them back a bit. Yeah, I don't have any... What are the level ones? 20% speed? But you can see the energy consumption, right? 20% extra speed, but 50% extra power. So this is why the nuclear power system is kind of vital to the process. I cannot believe that we are maxing that out. That is a crazy, crazy amount. I don't know if you noticed, but I added like 4 miners down here, right? I added 4 of them down here, thinking we had enough mining actually to go around. Turns out we do not. So yeah, what I'm going to do once this 20 minutes of crafting actually goes through is get some of these modules, which we don't even have. Yeah, see, we have 4. You can see how long it takes for them to actually build up. Like this finishes, this has to finish 4 times for this one to finish. This one has to finish 5 times for this one to finish. So 5 times 4, that's 20. 20 of these goes into one of these. And the difference is not that extreme. Like you look at speed, 50% speed versus 20% speed. Well, 20% times 5, which is the number of modules of these, you go into these, 20% times 5 is 100%, and yet you're only getting 50%. So you're basically losing on half of your potential by upgrading the modules. So it's kind of a personal call on how far you push that system. This is still at 23 million. I've been trying to find bodies of water to build up to. I've put a ton into here. Let's finally connect that. Yeah, I'm getting attacked a lot less because the biters are further away, which very much helps. Speaking of biters, are you guys still there? We shall see. Yeah. Boom. I do love it. I do love the artillery. It's so nice. So yeah, we got a little copper over here. This is what's feeding blues. But wow. Okay, so greens are starting to back up again. It's reds that really destroy the system like crazy. Because then they start using greens, it's just cascades. The demand just collapses. So we need to figure out where we can build like centralized smelting systems. Right now, down here, it looks like this would make a great copper smelting area. You know, having something official down here for copper smelting would be very, very handy. Because we have copper in, you know, we have 3 deposits that we can belt in regular 4 deposits actually. This one down here could be integrated in too. And then trains could be used to deliver it into the main base. And I really want, one of the reasons why I've been working on my wall system is I want to carve out a space in here for a offload system for trains for the main base. That was my original thought of using this cavity in here for that purpose. So yeah, I've been working on getting logistics spread around, getting the trees out of the way, and getting the, you know, the rail itself actually moved along. So I've got a little bit more work to do. I want to jut out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this center and I want to pull it over to the lake. So this wall is going to connect to this lake. Then on down here, I'm going to connect this lake with a wall right in here. Okay, and that's a natural barrier. As far as in here, I'm not sure. Not entirely sure. But I can use my lovely little system to help me take out the biter bases. Any worms that are left, I can build a tank and deal with worms as it is. You and you, can you and you do your thing. Yeah, once you have a good supply of artillery rounds, you can really go crazy on taking out biter bases. But beware, it just adds to their evolution factor. But I'm pretty well defended now. Like, pretty well defended. Part of me wants to go out and down to this lake here. I might actually do that. Like, the next one would be right in the middle of that wall. Because I am pretty much tight right up against the wall here. No, I want... give it a subsequent power source there. Yeah, ideally I'd go right down to here. That would bring me out far enough to place some radar and some more of these guys. So let's deconstruct just this little segment right there, so I can expand the logistics network. Are we at the top? Yeah, we're at the top. Biters should, in general, leave me alone. Like, they should really... They're really out far enough that I should be able to do this with little or no interference. And yeah, a lot of the late game is sort of played in the map, because you can really easily play a lot of stuff in this mode. So we don't need that wall because we're going to go straight across. No. Let's cancel that. Shift clicking cancels things. I did make a blueprint out of this process. So let's extend that. And I want to move up. I don't have any modules yet. All this crafting, I don't have one module to put in there yet. Crazy. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank everybody for watching. Please hit that like button if you've been enjoying the series so far. And comment down below if you've got a question or something to add. And yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you next time.